Far from palaces, pomp and princes, but no less part of a nation's mourning. Churches like this one in Warwick today joined in with 96 chimes marking every year of the late Queen's life. Solitary bells in small parishes felt deeply moving as millions began to reflect on the Queen's singular life.
My little girl was born just 8 weeks ago, and I feel really glad that she was born during Queen Elizabeth's reign. Sadly, she won't grow up sort of knowing her in the way I did.
I'm here because she reminded me so much of my mum. And I live part-time in Australia and part-time here in UK. So I'm privileged to be here at this moment.
Across the country today were signs of this time. A time, a transition most of us have never seen, reflected in ways we might not have expected. At Manchester Cathedral, some stopped just to be part of it, but others came out of a sense of genuine loss. Geoffrey Miller met the Queen when he was 12 and an army cadet in Wales. He's still in shock.
I couldn't believe it. You know, I just stood in the front room. I must admit there were tears coming down my eyes. She was my Queen, she was my Commander-in-Chief. She'd always been there ever since I've been alive. Everything about her was service to others.
Manchester was the last cathedral the Queen visited back in July last year. The Dean remembers her delight when he presented her with the cathedral's own honey, which they'd heard she liked in her tea.
I found her very flexible and able to relate to people at all levels. Very pleasantly, always engaging, always interested, and always with a smile on her face. Nothing was too much for her.
She has been the nation's constant. A poll carried out in 2018 found that a third of people across the UK had met or seen the Queen in person. Over the coming days and weeks, you will see more places like this established across the country. Some big, some like this one, small, but all places for people to come together, to lay flowers, to reflect and remember a woman who they may never have met, but with whom everyone you speak to feels a deep connection, and with her passing, a deep sense of loss. And with loss comes for some uncertainty about the monarchy's future.
It's a great loss, great loss. I just hope that Charles can live up to what his mother has obviously instilled in him. That'll be a wonderful legacy for him to carry forward.
And what a legacy. 70 years on the throne, forever in hearts. Katerina Vitozzi, Sky News in Manchester.